As the days start getting cooler and the nights are definitely colder, there's something very comforting about a roasted chicken dinner. So today we are going to make a rosemary lemon chicken with roasted vegetables. And the best part is you do it all in one pan and everything's done at the same time. To begin, let me tell you what you need. I have a chicken, mine is about 3.5 pounds. I have cubed butternut squash, cubed parsnips, onions, itty bitty little baby potatoes, aren't these cute? Lemon, garlic, an herbal mixture, which I'll tell you what's in there, oil, salt, and pepper. Okay, now the very first thing you should be doing is taking your chicken out of the refrigerator about a half hour to an hour before you're going to roast it. That's called tempering, and all that means is bringing your protein to room temperature. My oven is preheating at 375. Let's start with the veggies. So we are simply going to dump everything in a bowl. There's our potatoes, our parsnips, our butternut squash. And in here I have 1 large onion chopped, but I'm going to take most of it and put it in with the vegetables. I'm going to save about half a cup to put inside the chicken. We're just going to drizzle these with a little oil and season them with salt and pepper. Now, a word about the vegetables. You want everything to cook evenly, so it's important that you dice your vegetables or cube them or chop them or whatever you want to call it so that they're all about the same size, and that way they'll cook uniformly. So we're just going to give this a gentle toss to make sure everything is coated. I mean, that looks pretty already. We'll set this aside and take care of our chicken. So what we want to do is stuff the rest of this onion inside the chicken with 4 cloves of peeled garlic. They're whole cloves, I didn't crush them. And if the onions don't all fit, just add them to your vegetable mixture. Okay, my onions and my garlic are inside the chicken. And I'm also going to put a couple pieces of lemon. I'm not going to trust this. I just don't. Anyway, now for the herbs and spices. You want to loosen the skin on the breast. And in this bowl, I have about 2 tablespoons of dried rosemary, a teaspoon of garlic powder, and about a teaspoon of salt. And we're just going to slide this inside the skin. We'll put a little inside with our onions, lemon, and garlic. And then the rest, I'm just going to drizzle with a little bit more olive oil, just a little bit. Rub it on all sides. And then sprinkle this. You want to get it everywhere. So here we have the roasting pan, and what some people like to do is they'll slice an onion, put it on the bottom, and put the chicken on top instead of using a roasting rack. And the reason I don't like to do that is because the bottom of the chicken doesn't really cook. It cooks, but it gets kind of mushy, and the onions soak up all the juice, and the rest of the vegetables are kind of left hanging out to dry. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add our vegetables to the roasting pan. Just dump them in, spread them around. Then I'm going to take the roasting rack and nestle it in among the vegetables. And then we put the chicken on top. By doing it this way, it allows the heat to get up under the chicken and make sure that the back is as well cooked as the top, and it allows the juices to drip down into the vegetables. And as one last step, we're just going to squeeze some lemon juice all over everything. The reason I'm using lemon juice is the vegetables that I'm using are kind of heavy, and they could end up tasting kind of bland even with all the seasoning we did. It needs something to lift it up and to brighten the flavor. So that's what the lemon is for. So now we're just going to put this in the oven. You want to roast your chicken for about 20 minutes per pound. So this gal, is going to go in for about an hour and 20 minutes. Simply garnish with a few sprigs of parsley, and you have a beautiful roasted chicken dinner all ready to serve. Check that out.